So the Republicans go 2 for 2, winning a pair of special House elections. One of them, a stunning upset seen as a wake-up call for the White House. He's 70 years young, but he's a newcomer for the Republicans. His name is Bob Turner, taking the seat once held by Democrat Anthony Weiner. But Turner says this election was all about the White House and President Obama.
This message will resound for a full year, and it will resound into 2012. We only hope that our voices are heard and we can start putting things right again.
Well, you thought the earthquake rolled through here 3 weeks ago. Here's a political earthquake now. Wow, going back to the 1920s. Good morning, everybody. I'm Bill Hemmer. A lot to cover today. How you doing?
Good. Good to see you, Bill. Good morning, everybody. I'm Martha McCallum. So, boy, last night's special election, it all started back when Congressman Weiner resigned back in June after the whole thing with the racy texts and the messages. We'd all like to put that in the back of the memory bank. But here's where we are now with this new race. So it ended with Turner taking away that Democratic seat held since 1923 in a district where Republicans are outnumbered 3-1.
Seems
a
like,
shocking outcome.
It seems like the whole world's just tilting on its head right now. Eric Shawn live with the latest. Eric, what happened here? Good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill. It is seen as a stinging rejection of President Obama and his policies. You know, the improbable specter of a conservative Republican trouncing his Democratic opponent in what's one of the most heavily Democratic congressional districts in the nation. Well, Bob Turner is a retired 70-year-old businessman. He did even better than the pollsters had predicted. He defeated his Democratic opponent by focusing his campaign on President Obama, on his handling of the economy, and Obama's policies regarding Israel. Turner defeated veteran Democratic Assemblyman David Weiner despite heavy union support. The Associated Press saying Turner won by that margin of 54 to 46%. You know, that's 2 points more than the polls had predicted.
We have been told this is a referendum, and we're ready to say, Mr. President, we are on the wrong track. We have had it with an irresponsible fiscal policy which endangers the entire economy and every one of our social safety networks.
Well, Turner said it's also the start of a rejection of President Obama's policies that he predicts will spread across the country through next year. Bill.
So what are Democrats saying about all this? What's their reaction, Eric?
Well, the Democrats here in New York, they're stunned, and the finger-pointing has begun. Some others say that this is not a referendum on President Obama, just a special election. There's a statement from the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee that says, quote, the results in New York 09 are not reflective of what will happen in November 2012 when Democratic challengers run against Republican incumbents who voted to end Medicare and cut Social Security, or protecting tax loopholes for big corporations and the ultra-wealthy. And last night, Weiner, well, he refused to concede.
This is not over yet. It's going to be a long night. There's still a lot of votes to be counted. We're not sure where they're all coming from. And there's quite a few paper ballots, absentee ballots, and affidavit ballots in the thousands. So this may be a very, very long night.
But in the light of this morning, observers don't think the Democrats have enough votes to make up the difference.
It is a remarkable outcome there. Eric, thank you. Eric Shawn with that. You know, the polling.